Everything around you, your body, thoughts, the air, even the walls is energy vibrating at unique frequencies, woven into existence by invisible patterns. You're not just surrounded by this energy, it flows through you, making you a dynamic force in the quantum universe. Your emotions, far from being mere reactions, are powerful codes that program the quantum field, the unseen sea of potential shaping reality. This isn't just philosophy's physics, rooted in the discoveries of Einstein, Planck and Tesla, who revealed that all matter is energy in motion. You're not a bystander in this energetic dance. Every emotion you feel sends a distinct signal, like a radio frequency, into the quantum field. Joy, gratitude, fear, or doubt. Each carries an electromagnetic charge that communicates with the universe's infinite possibilities. Quantum science shows this field isn't random. It organizes based on the frequencies you emit. Your emotional state acts as a hidden code, collapsing probabilities into the reality you experience. When you radiate love, you align with opportunities. When you dwell in fear, you attract resistance. This is where the power lies. You don't just feel emotions, you broadcast them. The quantum field doesn't judge, it mirrors. If your emotional code is coherent, aligned with elevated states, like compassion or clarity, the field responds with synchronicities and flow. If it's chaotic, rooted in lack or anger, the field reflects that disharmony. You're not chasing outcomes. You're programming them through your inner state. The shift is profound. Stop trying to fix the external world and start mastering your emotional frequency. You were designed to emit a signature so precise that reality reshapes itself. This isn't about forcing change, but becoming the code vibrational, authentic, intentional. Your emotions are the language the universe speaks fluently, and by tuning them, you unlock the ability to co-create your reality. The question isn't what you want, it's what emotional signal are you sending right now? Your emotions are not fleeting feelings, they are the hidden code programming the quantum field, the invisible matrix that shapes your reality. Manifestation isn't about chasing desires or piling on affirmations. It's about aligning your emotional frequency to become a clear signal the universe can't ignore. Quantum physics reveals that your inner state or emotional coherence determines what the field reflects back. When your emotions align with your intentions, you emit a powerful, unified code that organizes reality in your favor. Coherence is key. If you affirm abundance, but feel scarcity, your emotional signal contradicts your words, scrambling the quantum response. The field doesn't hear your thoughts alone. It reads the electromagnetic charge of your emotions, carried through your nervous system. Fear, doubt, or unworthiness broadcast chaos, repelling what you seek. But emotions like gratitude, love, or trust create harmony, magnetizing synchronicities and opportunities. This isn't about quantity more. Meditations or journaling won't help. It's about authenticity. The universe responds to what you genuinely feel when the mask is off. Your reality mirrors your emotional code, not your surface-level efforts. Struggles or delays often stem from subconscious signals rooted in past conditioning, traumas, or beliefs that keep you misaligned. You don't attract what you want. You attract what your emotional frequency projects. The shift lies in mastering this code, moving from external hustle to internal alignment. Instead of forcing outcomes, tune your emotions to match the reality you desire. This is quantum manifestation, not pulling possibilities toward you, but resonating with the timeline where they already exist. The power is in your emotional state, not your actions. When you embody joy or certainty, you program the field to reflect that vibration. It's not about perfection, but consistency, choosing emotions that align with your vision. Stop trying to change the world. Become the emotional code that reality echoes. What are you broadcasting in this moment? That's the question that unlocks your ability to co-create with the quantum field. Your emotions are the hidden code that programs the quantum field, sculpting your reality with every frequency you emit. Struggles, delays, or feelings of being stuck aren't random. They reflect an emotional signal misaligned with your desires. The quantum field doesn't respond to what you want. It mirrors the emotional frequency you project, often rooted in subconscious patterns. You don't attract your dreams, you resonate with the reality your emotions encode. This is the essence of quantum manifestation, aligning your emotional code to match the life already waiting in the field. To shift your reality, go deeper, not louder. Surface-level affirmations or forced positivity won't reprogram the field if your emotions signal fear or lack. Your nervous system carries emotional imprints past hurts, doubts, or unworthiness that form your default broadcast. These subconscious codes, not your conscious wishes, shape what manifests. The work begins by uncovering these patterns, observing where your emotions contradict your goals. Awareness is power. Noticing incoherence lets you rewrite the signal. Quantum manifestation isn't about pulling outcomes toward you. It's about tuning your emotional frequency to resonate with the timeline where your desires exist. Emotions like gratitude, love, or trust are high-frequency codes that align you with abundance and flow. Low-frequency emotions, shame, anger, or anxiety disrupt this alignment, reflecting chaos. The universe listens to your emotional signature, not your words. Responding to the vibration you embody when no one's watching, this journey requires emotional honesty, not perfection. Start by asking, what do I feel beneath my intentions? Are my emotions aligned with the reality I seek? By deepening your awareness, you reclaim the power to choose your frequency. Tune your emotional code through presence. Breathe intentionally. Feel gratitude fully. Embody trust. This isn't about chasing a new life, but becoming the version of you who lives it now. The quantum field is always listening, ready to reflect the emotional signal you send. What code are you programming today? Your emotions are the silent language of the quantum field, a hidden code that shapes reality through frequency. The universe doesn't hear your words, decodes the emotional signals you emit. Every feeling, from joy to fear, carries an electromagnetic charge, forming a field around you that interacts with the quantum sea of potential. This isn't mystical, it's physics. Quantum science, like the double-slit experiment, shows consciousness shapes outcomes. Your emotions are active observers, collapsing infinite possibilities into the reality you experience. The field is always listening, but it responds to coherence, not wishes. When you affirm love, but radiate anxiety, the quantum field registers the emotional mismatch, reflecting disharmony. Gratitude, compassion, or trust send clear high-frequency codes, aligning you with synchronicities and abundance. Fear or doubt, however, scramble the signal, repelling what you seek. You're not separate from this field, you're immersed in it, constantly broadcasting. Your emotional frequency either tunes you to the reality you desire, or keeps it out of reach. Think of your emotions as a radio dial. To hear your favorite song, you don't chase the station, you tune to its frequency. Similarly, quantum manifestation requires aligning your emotional code with the timeline of your dreams. Two people can say the same affirmations, but only the one embodying the emotion of truth, feeling it in their cells, will see results. The field reads your heart, not your script. This is why presence matters. A genuine moment of gratitude shifts your signal faster than 1,000 forced words. Your emotions speak louder than language, programming the field with every heartbeat. The universe isn't swayed by what you say, it mirrors what you feel. This is your power, to choose the emotional code you send. By cultivating high-frequency emotions, you become a clear channel for the reality you envision. The quantum field is fluent in vibration, and your emotions are its native tongue. What signal are you broadcasting now? Your emotions are the hidden code that programs the quantum field, shaping reality through the frequencies you emit. Intention, attention, and emotion form the triad that directs this code, each playing a distinct role in manifesting your desired reality. Intention sets the course not as a desire born of lack, but as a choice rooted in identity. This is who I am, unlike wanting, which signals absence. A pure intention aligns your emotional frequency with the timeline you seek, making it a powerful signal to the quantum field. Attention is the laser that focuses your energy. In the quantum field, where your attention goes, probability shifts follow. Scattered focus dilutes your signal, fragmenting the field's response. But when you direct your attention with clarity, fixating on the reality you choose, you amplify its likelihood, dimming competing outcomes. This isn't just a metaphor, it's physics. Your focused emotional energy acts like a beacon, signaling the field to organize around your vision. Emotion, however, is the fuel. Each emotion carries a unique frequency. Shame and fear vibrate low, disrupting coherence. Gratitude and love resonate high, stabilizing your field. Emotions aren't just feelings, they're generators, broadcasting electromagnetic charges that the quantum field reads. When your emotions align with your intention and attention, your signal becomes magnetic. A single moment of genuine joy can outshine hours of forced affirmations because the field responds to authenticity, not effort. The power lies in coherence among these elements, an intention for abundance, focused attention on opportunity, and the emotion of gratitude create a unified code that the field mirrors with precision. But if fear undercuts your intention or your attention wavers, the signal falters, and reality reflects the discord. You're not chasing outcomes, you're programming them through emotional clarity. Choose your intention, sharpen your focus, and feel the frequency of your desired reality. The quantum field is listening, ready to echo the emotional code you broadcast. What are you signaling today? Your emotions are the hidden code programming the quantum field, but their power is undermined when misaligned with your intentions. The field doesn't respond to your words or wishes, it decodes the emotional signal your nervous system broadcasts. Affirmations of abundance mean nothing if fear or scarcity vibrates beneath them. This brutal honesty reveals why manifestation often fails. The quantum field mirrors your emotional frequency, not your surface-level performance. Your reality reflects the truth of what you feel, not what you say. Your nervous system is a living archive, storing every trauma, disappointment, or moment of unworthiness as emotional patterns. These form your default code, silently shaping what the field reflects. Most people manifest from this conditioning, not their desires, broadcasting signals of survival rather than expansion. The field detects this incoherence, instantly saying, "I trust," while feeling anxiety sends a mixed message, scrambling the quantum response. You can't fool the field. It reads your emotional truth with unrelenting clarity. This is where the work begins, confronting the gap between your conscious goals and subconscious signals. It's not about louder affirmations, but emotional honesty, acknowledging the fear, doubt, or lack wired into your system. The quantum field isn't swayed by appearances. It mirrors your inner coherence. If your emotions signal resistance, no amount of effort will shift your reality, but awareness is your power. By recognizing these patterns, you can begin to reprogram your emotional code. This isn't about perfection, but courage, facing the stories your nervous system tells. In choosing a new frequency, practices like deep breathing or grounding can reset your emotional signal, aligning it with trust or gratitude. The field responds to authenticity, not force. You're not broken. You're broadcasting from old programming. Rewrite your emotional code by feeling the truth of your desired reality. The quantum field is always listening, reflecting the signal you embody. What frequency are you choosing now? Your emotions are the hidden code that programs the quantum field, and their coherence determines how reality responds. Science, like HeartMath research, shows that when your heart brain, and body align in emotions like gratitude or peace, you emit a measurable electromagnetic signal. This emotional coherence tunes your frequency, signaling the quantum field that you're ready to receive, not from desperation, but as a vibrational match. Incoherence, like intending abundance while feeling fear, jams this signal, leaving you stuck. The quantum field mirrors your emotional code with precision, not judgment. High-frequency emotions, love, joy, trust, create a harmonious signal, opening pathways to synchronicities and opportunities. Low-frequency emotions, guilt, anxiety, disrupt this harmony, reflecting chaos. The field doesn't care about your words. It reads your emotional signature, shaped by your nervous system's state. When your emotions align with your intentions, the field becomes responsive, organizing reality to match your vibration. Recalibrating your emotional code is within your control. Simple choices shift your frequency. Slow, deep breaths calm your nervous system, signaling safety and coherence. Choosing thoughts of possibility over doubt rewires your emotional patterns. Moving your body, walking, stretching releases stagnant energy, aligning you with flow. These aren't rituals. They're tools to program your signal intentionally. The quantum field isn't distant or complex, it's here, now, responding to the clarity of your emotional broadcast. You're not stuck because you're flawed. You're emitting a signal that needs tuning. The field reflects your emotional truth relentlessly, but it also empowers you. Every moment offers a chance to choose a new frequency, gratitude over fear, trust over lack. By aligning your emotions with your vision, you become the code that reality echoes. This is quantum manifestation, not forcing outcomes, but embodying the emotional frequency of your desired life. The field is always listening, ready to mirror your signal. What emotional code are you sending today? Mastering your emotions is the key to programming the quantum field, transforming you into a conscious architect of your reality. This isn't about suppressing feelings or forcing positivity, it's about emotional sovereignty, where you intentionally shape the frequency you emit. Your emotions are the hidden code that the quantum field decodes, and by tuning them, you align with the reality you desire. This is not toxic optimism, but vibrational integrity. Rooted in authentic alignment, start with conscious breath, a powerful tool to recalibrate your emotional code. Shallow, rushed breathing signals stress, disrupting your frequency, while slow, deep breaths ground your nervous system, fostering coherence. This simple act shifts your emotional signal from chaos to clarity, aligning you with the field's responsive flow. Next, practice embodied visualization. Don't just imagine your desired reality, feel how your future self moves, thinks, and emotes. Embodying this emotional state collapses the gap between now and your vision, signaling the field to respond. Conduct energy audits to refine your emotional frequency. Your environment, relationships, and media consumption all carry vibrational charges. Ask, does this uplift my signal or drain it? Surround yourself with what amplifies your emotional coherence: supportive people, inspiring content, calming spaces. Track your inner state throughout the day, noticing when your emotions contract or expand. This micro-awareness lets you redirect fear or doubt into trust or gratitude, reprogramming your signal in real time. Every choice shapes your emotional code. Speak with intention, using words like "I choose" to anchor your frequency. Move your body, dance, walk, stretch to release emotional stagnation and activate flow. These practices aren't checklists. They're instruments for emotional resonance, effective only with presence. The quantum field reads your authentic signal, not mechanical actions. By consciously tuning your emotions, you become the code that reality mirrors, drawing synchronicities and opportunities. What frequency are you broadcasting now? Your emotions are the hidden code programming the quantum field, shaped by every choice you make. This code isn't just internal, it's influenced by your environment, language, and actions, all of which carry vibrational charges that the field decodes. To align with your desired reality, you must intentionally craft your emotional frequency, turning daily moments into signals that resonate with the quantum field. This is about conscious creation, not passive reaction. Your surroundings matter. Relationships, media, and spaces either amplify or drain your emotional signal. Audit them. Do they foster trust and expansion, or fear and contraction? Choose environments that elevate your frequency. Calm settings, uplifting content, supportive connections. Language is another tool. Words like I choose or I am aligned anchor your emotional code, while I hope or I can't weaken it. Speak as the version of you who already lives your vision, and the field will respond to that clarity. Movement is a powerful frequency shifter. A stagnant body holds stagnant emotions, but intentional movement, dancing, walking, stretching, releases emotional blocks and activates flow. Walk as if you're already your future self. The field notices this embodied signal. Every micro-choice counts. Sipping water with gratitude, responding calmly instead of reacting, or pausing to breathe deeply. These acts aren't trivial. They're ripples that program the quantum field, aligning it with your emotional truth. These practices work only with presence. Mechanical routines won't shift your frequency. The field reads authenticity. Infuse each action with emotional intention. Feel the gratitude. Embody the trust. Every moment is a choice to broadcast expansion or reinforce limitation. By choosing coherence, aligning your emotions, words, and actions, you signal the field to deliver synchronicities and opportunities. Declare, I am choosing my frequency, not as words, but as a vibrational truth. The quantum field mirrors your emotional code. What signal are you sending now? Your emotions are the hidden code that programs the quantum field, and your reality reflects the emotional identity you embody. Manifestation isn't about chasing external outcomes, it's about becoming the version of you who naturally lives your desired life. The field doesn't respond to what you want. It mirrors who you are. You can't manifest abundance while feeling unworthy, or freedom while vibrating fear. The quantum field reflects your emotional frequency with precision, not your wishes. This shift begins with permission to stop striving and start being. You're not waiting for a new reality. You're waiting to align your emotional code with it. Every version of you past struggles, dreams, doubts echoes in your field, but only the emotional identity you choose now shapes what manifests. Act, think, and feel as the person who already has your dream life, and the field adjusts, collapsing timelines. The less you need outcomes to fill a void, the faster they arrive. Your current reality persists because your emotional code hasn't shifted. Old beliefs, reactions, or fears keep you anchored to familiar patterns. The field doesn't negotiate, it resonates. To change your life, embody the emotional frequency of your vision. Trust over doubt, gratitude over lack. This isn't about pretending. It's about vibrational honesty, aligning your emotions with your truth. The quantum field responds to coherence, not effort. Living this means emotional alignment, choosing high-frequency emotions like joy or peace as your default, not as a tactic. When you embody your future self, synchronicities unfold, not because you force them, but because your emotional signal is clear. You're not becoming someone new, you're uncovering the aligned version of you, free from conditioned fears. The field is listening, reflecting your emotional code. Stop asking, how do I get it? And start living, this is who I am. What frequency are you broadcasting today? Your emotions are the hidden code programming the quantum field, and embodying this code transforms you into the architect of your reality. Manifestation isn't about chasing outcomes, it's about living as the version of you whose emotional frequency aligns with your desired life. This isn't performance, it's emotional alignment, where you choose high-frequency states like gratitude or trust as your natural expression. The quantum field doesn't respond to effort, it mirrors the emotional signal you embody with unwavering clarity. When you align your emotions with your vision, the field rearranges reality. Synchronicities appear, relationships shift, and opportunities emerge not because you manipulated them, but because your emotional code is coherent. You're not forcing the universe. You're resonating with it. This silent revolution is about remembering your true frequency, unburdened by fear or conditioning. You don't chase, you become the signal that draws your reality into focus. Clear and magnetic. Living this truth means embodying your future self now. Feel the confidence, peace, or joy of the person who already has your dream life. This isn't bypassing your current reality, it's choosing to vibrate at the frequency of your vision. Emotional honesty is key. No pretending, no shortcuts. The field reads your authentic signal, not a facade. Every choice, how you speak, move, or react, either reinforces old patterns or programs a new reality. The beauty is in the simplicity. Stop waiting for permission. Your emotional code is your authority. Choose love over doubt, presence over distraction, and the field responds with precision. You're not seeking external validation, you're the source of the signal. The quantum field is always listening, reflecting your emotional frequency. Declare, I am aligned with my truth, and let it be a vibration, not just words. What emotional code are you broadcasting now? Live it, and reality will echo your signal. Your emotions are the hidden code that programs the quantum field, and true miracles emerge in the silence of emotional alignment. This isn't an empty void, but a vibrant presence where your frequency resonates with your deepest truth. When you release the need to push or control, your emotional signal becomes clear, and the quantum field responds not from external effort, but from the coherence within. The miracle isn't the outcome. It's the moment your emotions align with who you are. This alignment doesn't demand struggle or proof. The field asks only that you embody the emotional frequency of your desired reality. Trust, joy, peace. When you do, you don't chase, you magnetize. The gap between your current and dream life dissolves, not through force, but by choosing to feel the reality now. This isn't bypassing challenges, it's reprogramming your emotional code to resonate with possibility. Collapsing timelines in the quantum now. Transformation is subtle, marked by inner peace, not fanfare. You know you're aligned when you no longer seek validation. You are whole. Your emotional signal becomes steady, synchronized with the field's flow. You don't chase timing, you trust it. This is the frequency of miracles.com, magnetic, rooted in the certainty that you are enough. You've always carried this code, buried beneath conditioning. Now, you uncover it, shedding fear to reveal your authentic vibration. The quantum field doesn't require perfection, only clarity. Let your emotions be the prayer, your presence, the transmission. Declare, I am the frequency of my truth, not as words, but as a lived vibration. The field echoes this signal, delivering synchronicities and realities that match your emotional code. You're not waiting for miracles, you're embodying them. What frequency are you broadcasting now? Choose it, live it, and the universe will reflect your emotional truth. Your emotions are the hidden code that programs the quantum field, and true miracles emerge in the silence of emotional alignment. This isn't an empty void, but a vibrant presence where your frequency resonates with your deepest truth. When you release the need to push or control, your emotional signal becomes clear, and the quantum field responds not from external effort, but from the coherence within. The miracle isn't the outcome, it's the moment your emotions align with who you are. This alignment doesn't demand struggle or proof. The field asks only that you embody the emotional frequency of your desired reality. Trust, joy, peace. When you do, you don't chase, you magnetize. The gap between your current and dream life dissolves, not through force, but by choosing to feel the reality now. This isn't bypassing challenges, it's reprogramming your emotional code to resonate with possibility. Collapsing timelines in the quantum now. Transformation is subtle, marked by inner peace, not fanfare. You know you're aligned when you no longer seek validation, you are whole. Your emotional signal becomes steady, synchronized with the field's flow. You don't chase timing, you trust it. This is the frequency of miracles.com, magnetic, rooted in the certainty that you are enough. You've always carried this code, buried beneath conditioning. Now, you uncover it. Shedding fear to reveal your authentic vibration. The quantum field doesn't require perfection, only clarity. Let your emotions be the prayer, your presence, the transmission. Declare, I am the frequency of my truth, not as words, but as a lived vibration. The field echoes this signal, delivering synchronicities and realities that match your emotional code. You're not waiting for miracles, you're embodying them. What frequency are you broadcasting now? Choose it, live it, and the universe will reflect your emotional truth.